Hey everybody, it's Lenny Clark, and I'm here to give a shout out to my pal Glenn Kingsbury. He's retiring. No, he's not retiring. He's been retired. He retired over a year ago. I was at your last day of work, you crazy bastard. But no, not you. You gotta milk it. Oh, COVID? No, well, I'm gonna retire it. And they keep bringing you back. You know why? Because they love you. I mean, what can I say about a guy who was there when Edison invented the light bulb? You know more about electricity than Tesla, for Christ's sakes. And everybody loves you. No one more than me, though, pal. You know, this retirement scam you got going is the best thing I've ever heard. You know, from now on, when people say I'm going to retire, they go, I'm going to pull a Kingsbury. That way you can have a retirement party that lasts a year and a half. And this year, everyone's getting together to really let you know just how great a guy you are. Well, pal, you can always count on me. I love you. See ya.
Family's second generation, which was myself, my brother, and my brother-in-law, all came in around 1991 to the business. Shortly after that, we were introduced to the sort of labor relations side of the industry, and we got involved in NECA. And I think our involvement was really meeting Glenn and then starting to understand the nuances to labor relations, which honestly were in great shape in 1991. And I think it took me a while, but I learned that, you know, that really was a testament to Glenn's involvement over the prior years.
I appreciate Glenn for what he's done to the industry that I started off with 52 years ago. Glenn has actually been a pioneer in the industry of technology, so I thank Glenn very much so for what he's done for the industry, and I think he's left an everlasting impression for all of us in NECA.
Well, this is his second or third retirement. He keeps retiring every year, so I don't know when he's ever going to get done, but no, we'll wish him well.
Glenn likes to go on and on. Glenn's the best. He's a wealth of knowledge. He knows everything about everything in the electrical industry in Greater Boston. Appreciate his insight. He's always been a mentor, not only to the contractor side, but to the union side too, with his knowledge of the industry and his history of the IBEW and NECA's relationship in Boston.
This guy is just a tremendous amount of knowledge, and it's nice that he stayed around as a consultant at the end too, because we were in negotiations in several locals, and he had just a tremendous amount of input.
I've known Glenn Kingsbury for 35 years. He has not only become a friend, but shown true professionalism and the immense impact he's made on the electrical industry in Boston. I wish him all the best in his retirement and hope that he doesn't completely fade away, but be around for anything that the association needs him for.
The impact that he's left is invaluable. He's an encyclopedia in terms of the evolution of union labor, particularly in the electrical industry. I wish him well. He worked hard for many years, and it's well-deserved.
Say thank you to Glenn for being a tireless professional and for being a good friend to the industry as well as to me personally. And most importantly, I just hope that you have the best retirement with your family.
I was fortunate enough to get started in NECA at an early age, and Glenn was a big help to me in my career. He gave me lots of advice, and I just want to say thank you.
Okay, Glenn, your real retirement was a year and a half ago, and you got my long comments back then, but it is interesting, the parallel of our careers here. I started going to NECA meetings in 1981, which I believe is the exact same year you started at your NECA meetings. Fantasia, the Steak Place, all kinds of great places back in the day. It's sad to see you go. We will definitely miss you. Your mark on the electrical industry in Boston will not be forgotten. You are synonymous to NECA in Boston, and we really appreciate everything that you've done. I do find it kind of somewhat comical that I'm sitting here talking to you in front of this NECA logo and display behind me, which I know in your tenure you never would have allowed to be built or displayed. But it's what we love about you. And I wish you and Judy the best in your future and the years to come, and I hope you have a great time in Sedona.